Imagine being so powerful you don't just command armies, you order your soldiers to whip the ocean itself. Sounds insane? Well, it actually happened. Meet Xerxes, Iron King of the mighty Persian Empire around 480 BCE. At its peak, his empire stretched across 3 continents from Egypt to India. He ruled millions and commanded the largest army the ancient world had ever seen. Xerxes dreamed of conquering Greece, a land of fiercely independent city-states that refused to bow to Persia. But first, he faced a challenge: the Hellespont, a narrow but deep stretch of sea separating Asia from Europe. To get his massive army across, he needed to build a bridge, but not just any bridge. This had to be a floating bridge made of ships tied together, spanning over a kilometer wide. Ancient engineers worked tirelessly, lashing together hundreds of boats with ropes and wooden planks, creating a marvel of military engineering. The bridge was a bold statement, a symbol of Persian power bending nature itself to its will. But just days before the army could cross, a violent storm struck. The storm smashed the bridge to pieces, scattering ships and planks into the sea. This was a massive setback. The entire invasion plan was at risk. And this is where Xerxes' story turned strange and unforgettable. Instead of despairing, Xerxes decided to punish the sea. According to the Greek historian Herodotus, Xerxes ordered his men to lash the Hellespont 300 times with whips, as if the sea were a disobedient servant. Not only that, they branded the water with hot irons, and Xerxes shouted insults at the waves, cursing the sea for its defiance. This bizarre act was a mixture of rage, superstition, and a show of dominance, a king refusing to be humbled by nature. Xerxes then ordered the engineers who built the destroyed bridge to be executed, blaming them for the failure, and set new teams to rebuild it immediately. The new bridge was completed successfully, and Xerxes' massive army, reportedly over 200,000 soldiers, crossed into Europe, ready to crush the Greeks. But despite his overwhelming force, Xerxes faced fierce resistance. The famous Battle of Thermopylae showed Spartan bravery, while the naval Battle of Salamis saw the Greek fleet outmaneuver and defeat Persia's larger navy. Ultimately, Xerxes retreated to Persia, leaving generals behind, marking the failure of his invasion. The story of Xerxes whipping the ocean stands out as a symbol of ancient hubris, the belief that even nature must obey a king's will. It was a wild reminder that history isn't just battles and dates, it is full of moments so strange they sound like myths. Xerxes' ocean punishment wasn't just about power. It was a desperate act to control the uncontrollable. So what do you think? Was Xerxes a fearless leader or a madman yelling at the waves? Would you dare to punish the sea? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear your take.